Dude, this is what Diddy was doing when he was in jail, playing Minecraft on the old Slappa PC. How's it going, everybody? Welcome back, welcome back to a new stream. That is not Megalovania. So P Diddy. This stream was not originally going to be on P Diddy, but it's about P Diddy now. So the thing is, when I look up P Diddy, it's all a bunch of of course, corporate news, which obviously I'm assuming gets me copyright strike. Which I found. Okay, I found this one. This is under P Diddy free. This is from 6 years ago. This is on the official P Diddy account. I'm just gonna mute this. I haven't seen it. Is that P Diddy in the it, or is that him in the back? Like, what's going on here? What's going on here? Why is the scary clown man dancing? Oh, is that him? No, that's not him, right? Why did P Diddy post this? Happy Halloween, November. Not even uproar. Lil Wayne, the Carter 5. Oh man, yeah. Why this is like a short before shorts even existed, and not in the vertical format. What does P Diddy even post other than his music? Does he even have music? Stream the love album Off the Grid available. Oh, why is he off the grid, huh? Very 1 year ago. What's even his most popular song? Do people even listen to him? Do people even know him as... Dude, his most popular song 2 years ago? Only 25? There has to be some... Dude, this guy's definitely behind the scenes. He definitely has to be producing music behind the scenes. That's where he gets his credibility from, right? Surely. I would imagine so, at least. But... Diddy lore aside, I did find one actual YouTuber who was talking about the P Diddy thing. If I can find... At least she looks like one. She presents herself as one. If I can find it. Yeah, that's all. Cassie Ventura dishes on romance 9 years ago. This is what people were... I don't even know who she is. King Combs Diddy Free. Is this Yay Kanye West? Is this like a diss track? Diddy Free King Combs Yay Kanye West. Yep, that is a song, all right. Probably one that's gonna get me. Yeah, okay. King Combs released what June 26th. So this was okay. He predicted it. Diddy Free, he predicted it. King Combs Yay. Why do you put Ye and Kanye West in the same song? They're the same person. It's like the alter ego. Okay. Tissa Talks, I believe this is called. So streamed 5 hours ago. And she's in the trial, in the courtroom, I'm assuming.
There has been Judgment Day, and the jury has found Sean Diddy Combs not guilty. We're going to talk about what this means.
So from what I saw, he was guilty on 2 things, but found not guilty on 3 things that are arguably the more memeable aspects. So I have this image right here. So it's fairly low resolution. United States v. Sean Combs. Not guilty, count 1, racketeering conspiracy. Not guilty, count 2, sex trafficking by force, fraud, or coercion. Count 3, transportation to engage in prostitution. So the prostitution is guilty. Count 4 is also sex trafficking. Count 5 is also prostitution. So he's guilty of prostitution, which obviously that's not what you know him for. And since this is the United States versus Sean Combs, I'm assuming federal, federal prostitution charges are probably going to stick a lot harder than California. I'm assuming he lives in California, right? I'm assuming, at least. So, yeah, let's see what's going on here with this. Obviously we're not going to watch a whole 109 minutes. Okay, KRCR News Channel 7. What kind of glup shitto news channel is this? ABC. What? 15 views, 12 views, dude. No views, and it's supposedly an ABC channel. Okay, Tissa Talks also has. Okay, I'm assuming so. She's in the courtroom. She's embedded herself in 23 hours ago. Okay, so the only thing we have right now, I'm assuming, is her live stream. So we'll have to course through it all.
There has been Judgment Day, and the jury has found Sean Diddy Combs not guilty. We're going to talk about what this means. We're going to talk about what happened. We're going to talk...
Can we talk about it right now?
About what the government said, and we're going to talk about the way I feel that jury has failed us.
Oh, okay, so it was the jury. Dude, I legit saw like if you know like Pop Crave or any kind of like pop slop news account on Twitter, you just know whenever they talk about anything, is all the comment section always like the most NPC of NPC you can find, and it was thank you. Is that a Goose for $20? Goose, and it's a Darth Maul in a white hat. Got to be the most Jerry Springer type of trial in U.S. court history. Who knows? I mean, thing is, right? Like people's perceptions of how things went off. Obviously, yeah. I feel like the memes kind of preceded his reputation or what he actually did, right? And it may disappoint some people how the burden of proof is much higher than the burden of proof for memes or whatever. So like there might be I don't know. I haven't been paying much attention to this. I mean I just kind of like the memes. I just think it's funny.
I feel like the jury failed us. I feel like we stepped back 20 years. I feel like
step back 20 years.
A message about
nah, dude, racism is over. All right. We shot Diddy is free. Racism is done.
What they care about: celebrity, money, power, influence, flunkies. I feel like this is a travesty. Okay.
I don't know. Is this really like the new age O.J. Simpson trial?
I know that there are a lot of Diddy supporters.
Okay, that's so fun. Diddy supporters. Also, to go back on what I said before I got my super. Thank you, Goose. By the way, thank you for the $20. Go back to my point. I saw like the comments section of the pop crave like news accounts, and one person literally just said, "This is Trump's America." It's like, yeah, I'm sure he's the reason that Diddy's free right now.
Celebrating, but they're not even.
I mean, we all know that Kamala Harris loves locking up black men.
Celebrating for Diddy. They're celebrating that wealth, that depravity, that violence could live another day. They're celebrating that they're idle, that in their beds while they sit there and wonder why their lives turned out, that they're idle, someone they hope for, they aspire to be. Someone that as he gets not guilty, he's not even going to say 2 words to these people.
Kite and Chaz for $2 says Diddy supporters killed racism. Chat, can we get a fact check on that? It's Darth Y'all, not Darth Maul. That's okay. That's funny. Okay, Goose. I understand now. That's actually really funny.
They are celebrating the fact that the man, the myth, the legend, someone that they looked up to, that their idol was set free.
Okay, genuinely, who idolizes Diddy? Like, what's okay? Let me look up his how many followers does he have on Twitter? Diddy. Okay, he has like 15 million followers on Twitter. Now let's compare that to like Taylor Swift. Is that a fair comparison? P Diddy. Okay, and Taylor Swift has 96 million. So I don't know. Maybe Instagram would probably be a better indicator. I don't have like an Instagram. Let me pull up an Instagram on a different browser real quick. Let's see how many followers P Diddy has on Instagram. Maybe he got really big on TikTok. Maybe P Diddy. Let's see. Oh yeah, let's go on P Diddy's IMDb. What did IMDb? It's like he doesn't have any like banger music videos that popped off on YouTube. How many listens does he have on Spotify? That's probably a good indicator. So Diddy has only 20 million followers. So yeah, 19 point, like even less than that. Hold on, let's pull up while she's talking. I'm gonna pull up his Spotify.
You guys, let's get into this. First of all, I do want to say I feel for all the victims that came forward, and I feel for all the victims that actually came forward and testified, that put their lives, that shared the most humiliating parts of their life to be picked apart, to be mocked, to be laughed at. In the closing arguments, while the jury was sitting there giggling, while Mark Agnifilo was...
Wait. The jury was giggling? They were laughing at the victims? That's crazy if true. Okay. I searched up Diddy and I'm literally seeing like AI slop. Hold up, let me Okay. Check the Spotify page. I just searched up Diddy. You see Diddy Free, the song by King Combs, yay Kanye West. Diddy Go Away by AI. There's AI slop on Spotify now. Minecraft profile page. Nope, you're too late. Already missed. Diddy. I'm assuming Diddy the cupcake. The cupcake. So okay, this is a different. Because I know like the Chris and the Drake. That like I'm assuming it might be a parody of this. Let's see. There's no way this is gonna get me copyright because it's AI. You can't copyright that. Let's play it. Well, never mind. Okay, can we predict how many monthly listeners this page gets? Okay, 2,000. Okay. Verified artist, by the way. Does it link to YouTube? Melbourne, Australia, the most listeners. All in Australia. Chicago. Huh. But let's go to P. Diddy right here. 9 million monthly listeners. Only 9 million. And yeah, I guess these are the best. I don't know. I'm trying to think. Okay, I'm trying to think. Like, I don't know. Are these like really that big? I feel like he's kind of coasting off of either producing or features. That's what. And also, he's probably much past his prime. Known alternatively throughout his career as Puff Daddy, P Diddy, and less formally as Puff. Sean Combs is one of the shrewdest and most successful figures in the music industry. Starting as a party promoter, background dancer, and label intern, Combs rapidly emerged in the early 90s as a talent scout, label executive, producer, songwriter, and rapper, among other roles. Yeah, so he's definitely more of a behind-the-scenes sort of guy, which, I mean, yeah, I feel like, why would you, I don't know, why, like, he's just like an executive that he signed himself for his own label that he works for. That's what I don't understand why there would be like Diddy fans. I don't know. I guess I'm not in the culture. I'm not hip with it.
Cassie's gangster and she could take 2 or 3 people. And my heart goes out to the victims that actually came forward. And my heart goes out to the future victims that saw what happened, that saw what money and power it bought. And my heart goes out to those people that put themselves on the line only to get this. People are cheering for someone they didn't even know. People are cheering at the fact that someone that they would never let their daughter, their sister, their mother, their father, their brother, their friend be treated like that. But
is there actual like people, like are there videos of just like people like chanting, "We love Diddy, we love Diddy"? Like is that a real thing happening? I'm genuinely curious. I don't know, maybe the greatest news account on Twitter has it. I know he's already reported about P. Diddy being free. P. Diddy has been found guilty on 2 counts of transportation to engage in prostitution. Diddy was not found guilty on 3 other counts. Okay. Yeah, so I'm assuming he's gonna ain't no party like a Diddy party. Let's see. P. Diddy reportedly told his family that he's coming home today. P. Diddy is officially free. Can we get Diddy in Mario Kart now? The new one? Let's see, what else? Creator Clash news. Peach Jar's literal glup shitto who announces that she will be boxing Creator Clash 3 taking place October 25th. No one cares. No one cares about Creator Clash anymore. Oh, it's still happening in Tampa, Florida? I thought they moved to like Los Angeles or something. Let's see. H3 still posting about Hassan Piker. Still, Pokimane drops a "Believe Victims" tweet after the Diddy trial verdict. Let's see. Is there more? McDonald's is launching a spicy version of their McMuffin. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Yeah. So I guess that's most of what we got so far. Dude. Like whenever you search anything on YouTube, of course, is Law and Crime Network. Is that like that doesn't get you copyright strike, right? The banner is P. Diddy. Interrogations by Law and Crime. Let's see. What does try it free mean? What is this? Sign into okay. Is this a part of like YouTube TV? Is that what it is? P. Diddy escort the Punisher reacts to the P. Diddy has an escort named the Punisher.
Diddy Combs trial, big day.
I actually don't know if this is gonna give me copyright.
Today in the Southern District of New York in the federal courthouse out in downtown New York. A verdict has been reached. We've been reporting about it all morning. A verdict has been reached.
P. Diddy is free.
Sean Combs acquitted.
Let's see.
Of this case. Mr. Hayes, who's also, by the way, the author of In Search of Freezer Meat. We can talk more about that. Hayes.
Freezer Meat, is that... Did he kill someone here?
Had testified during the course of this trial about his involvement in 8 to 12 sexual encounters that he had with Cassie Ventura Fine and Sean Combs. Testified that Combs watched and gave directions during these events. You played a pivotal role in this case, Mr. Hayes. It's great to see you. Thanks for taking the time. Your reaction to the verdict?
I honestly thought the verdict was the correct decision. It may be not based on following the specifics of the law, because I know the prosecutor said you only had to find one instance where you believe there's coercion. But if you're talking about a jury and the understanding that this was relationships, these were his partners, these were, they were exchanged text messages of love and care and over long periods of time. And then also a bunch of consenting also messages to the sexual activity and the type of lifestyle they lived. I thought it was going to be hard for a typical.
Okay, why is his like alternate name? Why is his stage name The Punisher?
Person.
Exotic dancer who testified at the. Okay, so he was at the trial.
I wasn't going to really streamline the law, extremely hypervigilant, to not see this as a relationship domestic issue opposed to sex trafficking. So this is actually what I expected.
To be clear, in any of your encounters, did you see any force, fraud, coercion being used to induce Cassie to engage in these sex acts?
Yeah, it's similar to my testimony. I did not. And so what I will even add is, I testified in the facts where I only interacted and spoke to Cassie during any of these occasions. I never had any communication with Mr. Combs.
Okay, chat. Do we? I think I might just leave this. If you guys are curious about this, the Law and Crime Network is talking about this. A member, Antonio, what's the last name there? No, Antonio in chat says, just saw a video of a black man in a diaper pouring baby oil on himself. So there's definitely some people trolling outside the courthouse. Okay, that's quite interesting. Quite an interesting development there. Let's see. It's probably on Twitter, right? I'd imagine it has to be. So yeah, okay. Baby, let me just should I just look up baby oil on Twitter just to see the courthouse footage? I found him. I know what you're talking about. That one, I think. Let me make sure this is not nudity, because I did. Okay. Oh, I don't know. So somebody stripping down this video that I'm previewing. Okay, I see it. All right, it's the New York Post. Diddy fans squirting baby oil on each other after verdict in a wild scene outside courthouse. Okay, there's no way that the New York Post is just gonna gonna link to literal nudity, right? That's the new mayor of New York. This super chat from the Comate man for that's not yen. 2 euros. I'm assuming euros at least. The new mayor of New York would have freedom anyway. I'm not sure. I don't know. I don't know. Did he say something about that? I'm assuming you're talking about the not Zohan. That's the Muslim dude. The Arab guy. They're spraying baby oil on each other. I hope I'm okay. I don't like how bouncy her breasts are right there. I don't trust it, and that's a very loose fitting bra. I can't risk it. Wait. Oh, okay. Let's see what's going on in this comment section. Conversation in the a New York Times comment section, or not New York Times, New York Post. Every person there who has Medicaid or other government handouts should have it taken away. Too much time on their hands. This is the first week of the month the government refilled their EBT cards and paid their Section 8 rent with your tax dollars. No jobs they need to go to. Oh, look, the video. That's why. Hopefully Hopefully these excited fans will let their daughters and sons go home with Diddy to celebrate. Should be an educational... Dude, this comment section is wild. National Geographic comes to Manhattan. Oh my... Dude. What's going on in this comment section, dog? Don't people have jobs nowadays? I don't even remember when I took a day off. Oh, I do. It's when I needed to work at my second job. Certain segments of our society have no class or sense of morality. They're celebrating his abuse of women and go along with it. If Diddy was a different color, baby oil wouldn't be flowing, rocks and bottles would be throwing. The Post had the nerve to reject my comments. So it's okay for this guy to do things, but just don't mention them, don't talk about them. Yes, it's great to see all these people, especially women, celebrate someone who treats women as objects. Comments. Dude, this is great. Yeah, what a crowd. Is this what the P Diddy concert's gonna look at? Dude, imagine the P Diddy out of jail concert. That's gonna go crazy. Yeah, like what this happened a few hours ago. So this was definitely happening when people were at their jobs. But I guess these people just don't have jobs. Or I don't know. In the case you get like Wednesday off work. Yes. Okay. Sure. Dude, why P Diddy? I'm genuinely like I could understand Bill Cosby. I could understand OJ Simpson. Why P Diddy? I understand Michael Jackson, even though the allegations against Michael Jackson very dubious and could be picked apart. But yeah, like this is, if anything, this is just feeding his ego. It's like, okay, cool. You got out of jail. Okay, cool. Good for you, I guess. I'm not gonna be like rubbing baby oil, which is literally like the source of a bunch of memes. It's like, yeah, the P Diddy, the baby oil, everybody's slipping on them. Okay, so is this in New York, Manhattan? Because I don't know. So one of the comments said it was in New York, so maybe he lives in New York, or maybe I guess one of the comment section or in the chat said here that Zoran, the like mayor guy of New York, would or maybe that's where the federal trial happened. Maybe. Sean Diddy Combs' verdict: mogul acquitted on sex trafficking charges, convicted on prostitution count. So he still should be going to prison for like 5 to 10 years, right? Supposedly. Sean Diddy Combs trial. Cassie accuses Diddy. See, this is just what we needed. I can't expand it. Another woman comes forward in November of 2023. Diddy sued by third accuser. All of this in November. Diddy's homes raided March of 2024. Man, that was over a year ago. That's when they found the baby oil, right? Okay, wait. Homes in Los Angeles and Miami Beach. So he had both an East Coast and a West Coast house. 2016 hotel video airs. Oh, wait. CNN airs a video that shows Combs attacking and allegedly beating Cassie in Los Angeles. Wait, hold up. Is there a video? Can I show? Because Diddy arrested in September. Trial begins in May of this year. Man, is that how long a trial takes? Kanye West surprise appearance in June 13th. Yeah, okay. Cause okay, for full I should post I need to, because I recorded the reaction. And but if you guys don't know, I think it's on Tubi or some like glup shitto streaming service. My friends and I found this like Instagram reel that was called was African American Psycho the Hip Hop Freak. I know you're not going to believe me that this is a real movie, but there is a real movie called that on Tubi, like straight to Tubi. And I literally was able to watch it in browser. I'm pretty sure I didn't even have ads. And I didn't even need to sign into it. And essentially the character that's the African-American psycho is P. Diddy. They even like reference the hotel attack in the movie itself. And the movie came out November 5th, 2024. So when did the hotel video? So May of 2024. So May is 5. So like it took less than 6 months to make that movie, or like from filming to. I genuinely don't think you guys are gonna believe me. I have to pull it up. The Hip Hop Freak. But I did I watched it with the boys in Discord, and I should probably upload that to Patreon. Unfortunate, since we are literally watching a movie, it's probably not gonna be able to go onto YouTube. but essentially, for like I'm gonna make the YouTube and Patreon are separate things. If you want like movie or music reacts like copyright stuff, then Patreon's the way to go. But obviously, if you like the YouTube perks that we offer here, become a member. Okay, but here's the IMDb. African American Psycho, the Hip Hop Freak. This is a real movie. Yeah, it has 5.6 stars. Wait, American Psycho 2, All American Girl. That's even worse. Only 3. When did this come out? 2002. Director Morgan J. Freeman. There's no way that's the Morgan Freeman. That's not Morgan Freeman. Hold on. I feel like, is that the guy that's really annoying on Twitter? This is the guy that tried to make just like some sequel to American Psycho. All right, but okay. going to this. This came out November 2024. Alvin Gray, he makes, I don't know. I'm assuming he has quite the catalog. Okay, yeah, look at his known for. He already made a movie in 2025. But you can see he had roles, and he produced African American Psycho, the Hip Hop Freak, check please. The actor that got chased around the city, the wife that didn't know who she married, the rapper who got shot in the head, and that was all just in 2024, in 1 year. So yeah, he's either on the grind or does nothing. Wait, he has a resume? Is this gonna be like IMDb Pro? Yeah. Unfortunate. Yeah, I can't believe it. Do we all just hype ourselves up too much? Is this what it comes to? The jury ultimately found guilty of 2 Mann Act transportation counts. Yeah, we found that out. Prosecutors, in a brief on their own, argued that sentencing guidelines will likely call for a prison term between 51 and 63 months. Let me pull up the calculator. Let's divide that by 12. So let's go 51 divided by 12, and that's 4 years. 4.25 years. So that's the minimum that he's probably gonna get here. A little over 4 years. This man is protesting for the supporter of Sean Diddy comes react on Manhattan federal court. This dude, he's all set up. He got the phone hold. Dude, what even do you search up to like look for that? Like vlogging strap, vlogging harness. What is that? A Freako is not a Rico. What's a Rico? What does RI? Should I even look this up? What does that mean? Racketeer Influence Corruptions Organizations Act. You know what? That's a good slogan, I guess, if you're on the side of Diddy. He faces substantial jail time. The attorney. Okay, so he's probably gonna go to jail still. Sean, wait, did he create a man holding a Sean John t-shirt company created by Sean Diddy Combs reacts outside federal court? Is he like, is that the same guy? Yeah, he has the red hat and red shirt. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, dude, he's really in it. He really likes P. Diddy here. Very flattering photo. Diddy dodged charges that had made the mogul facing life in prison. Oh yeah, these aren't recent photos, right? Isn't that Jay-Z? That's Jay-Z right next to him, isn't it? A vicious hotel hallway beating of Cassie was part of the evidence shown on trial. Okay, yeah. So this is what was parried in that African American Psycho movie. Did I already click off it? Yeah, I already clicked off of it. Yeah. Good watch, by the way. You know, I should upload that reaction that I had in the Patreon. Or and it was shown at trial. Shattered glass and debris was scattered on the hotel room carpet. Man, I mean, how is this dug up? Like, because this allegedly happened in 2016, right? How did they find this photo? I mean, I'm assuming, like, if you work at a hotel and you see this, I'm assuming you're gonna want to take a photo of it. Because, like, hey, we need to replace like all the furniture in this room. Proof for it didn't happen. Boom. The disgraced music producer threatened to release tapes of the freak-offs if he stopped participating, said Ventura, who took the stand while 9 months pregnant. I feared for my 9 months pregnant. 9 months pregnant, huh? Well, ain't that something? At the end of the day, there was enough evidence to convince the jurors that these were willing participants. Therefore, the money to hang around the famous and rich. Looking at the pictures of the woman at these parties would have been enough for me to reach that conclusion. That this is me reading a New York Post comment. Okay, even communications between Combs and his victims supported that theory. Combs was literally paying a bunch of hook ERS to do drugs and other things at his parties. And the woman took the money. Many of the women going to several parties do the same things. If he was John Smith, he'd be doing life already. We have a two-tiered legal system, one for the wealthy and one for the rest of us. You know, I'm just gonna screenshot this and post it to Twitter. I'm genuinely curious on how the Twitter audience is gonna react to this. Oh yeah, and look, I guess there's an upvote system in this comment section. Wait, you can see who likes these? That's devastating, dude. Do not like it. Wait, is it? I can just like it. I can just like stuff without even having to be logged in. Good to know. It was obviously it was going to land this way when Combs' defense team had those texts. Dude, I am yawning so much right now. You can't expect a jury to send a man to prison for decades based on confusing soup of coercion/consent evidence on the woman's side. All right. Okay, I'm posting these those two comments from earlier on Twitter. Let's see what my comment section has to say about it, because I will say that this is kind of a I would say this is pretty convincing. I mean, I understand this too, but I'd say this is definitely a very convincing argument. Diddy trial, boom. All right, well, I'm gonna link my tweet. You guys should like my tweet. Okay, let's see. Did I miss any super chats or anything? Okay. The man who originally defined that RICO charge should cover was on Diddy's defense team because Diddy wasn't guilty of racketeering. Charging him with that was crazy as trying to charge me with it. Okay. Mysterious K in chat says, Manic is yawning. If only there was a caffeinated drink to drink. So true. That's why we can go to the Dragon's Treasure, where you can buy anime branded tea, coffee, and soap. And if you go into the link in the description, you can use code MANIC for 10% off your order of anime branded tea, soap, or coffee. Let's see what we have in stock here. We got Dio, Rejected Confession, flavored coffee blue. Ooh. All right. Well, I guess this is what I'm gonna be drinking. So that is thedragonstreasure.com/manic. Let me get that link. And Mysterious K, you have the mod. So if any mods want to send the link, so I don't have to do it all myself. Boom. That is 10% off your order of anime branded tea, soap, and coffee. Now, I think is that a good close in for the Diddy stuff? But obviously, my stream was not originally going to be about Diddy. Then I, obviously heard about it, so I was like, we gotta. Is this real or is Manic on some bull? Yeah, no, I've been sponsored for the Dragon's Treasure tea for like years now, since I think since 2021, right? I'm pretty sure. Zombie Bomb says she cried about how he never left her hang out with his daughters. And the first time she was in a room with them, she told that story under oath. That I don't know. That is something a little weird. Kind of on both accounts. I don't know the ages of what his daughters were or anything about that. That this is my shooting from the hip.